Alright guys, it's me again, the Gun Nut. Today, I'm here on the range to get them some practice. Sunday I've got a match coming up, so figured get some practice in, but after that, we'll figure out, I guess we'll do a little versus between the Walther PPQ chambered in the 22 and the Ruger SR22. So we'll do that. We'll do a versus. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm nobody special, just your average Joe trying to provide you with some information on firearms to the best of my knowledge, the best way I know how. These two guns are, in fact, were purchased at the Georgia gun store. Mike, Kelly, Chris, guys, thank you very much. Again, you guys rock. You guys keep on providing us with some awesome toys that it's never-ending fun here at the range. So again, we got the Ruger SR22 versus the Walther PPQ chambered in the 22 long rifle. So enough of that. Let's let the guns do the talking. Let me grab the camera real quick. All right, here we go. Got my bucket of bullets. Well, actually, I'm just using the bucket. As you can see, got stuff mixed in there. Actually, like I said, I just got stuff mixed in there. So that's a good way to test everything. It's a mixture of CCIs, Remingtons, Winchesters. So a little bit of everything. So that way we'll see what these guns will do. They'll malfunction or if they're picky about the ammo. First, we got the Ruger right here. SR22. Pretty neat little looking thing. I've already shot it a couple times. This is one of my buddies. He lent it to me to do the review on. Josh, buddy, I appreciate it. Nice little gun. SR22. Pretty nice little looking thing. So, see if it'll focus in. Here we go. Feels pretty good. I can already tell you one thing I don't like about it. I don't have the magazine in yet. But when I shot it with the magazine still, it was still, the grip just felt a little bit too small for me. It almost felt like I was holding a 380. It just felt too small. The grip itself, it's almost like the top is too big for the lower. So for a 22, it's a little bit snappy. That surprised me. That's what surprised me a lot. It's a little bit snappy, and also it will not fire if you have no magazine in it. So if it's racked, it will not fire without the magazine. That's, I guess, the plus side about it, is a safety feature that you have to have the magazine in for it to fire. It came with another grip, what it looks like. 2 magazines. I already had this one filled up. The magazine holds 10 in this one. 10 rounds in this one. Came with an extra bottom. So, and of course, your lock. Came with a nice little pouch you can put it in. So you can store it up in the pouch and everything. Not bad. So like I said, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's got a hammer feature. The trigger on this thing, I also went to shoot it. It's the the reset on the trigger. When you shoot, that's all the way. The reset is about right there, and then you pull back. To me, it's a little bit too much, if you ask me. But again, it's a little 22. It's not made for competition shooting or anything. It's just a fun toy. That's what it is. It's not a toy. It's a firearm, but for adults, yes. Again, my bias thing is the grip. The grip on this thing, it's just, even with the magazine in it, it just feels too small. It shoots really good. It's pretty accurate. It's just also for 22, surprisingly, it's snappy. Weight wise, it's got a good weight to it. I'm sorry, doesn't have a lot of weight. What I mean by it's got good weight to it, I meant to say is it's actually balanced very well. It's not too heavy, not very light. That's probably why it has a snapback to it, because they could have probably added just a little bit more weight to it, and that would have probably taken care of the snappiness. The rear sights, also that's another thing that I got used to. It's kind of a spring-loaded. It's got a 3-inch barrel. So, like I said, I've shot it, and it's pretty nice. I like it. Yes, I would buy this one just to play around, to burn through some ammo. Would I probably shoot competition with it? No. Probably not. So, not bad. It's a fun way to pass the time. So, we'll put that down. And we come over here to the Walther. You see me do the review on the Walther before. Here it is again. The Walther PPQ chambered in the 22 long rifle. This one, unlike the Ruger, will fire without the magazine. Okay? It will fire without the magazine. This one they're both about equal weight. They're both about the same weight size, weight difference. Ruger also has a safety feature on it. The safety's on both sides. The slide release is just on the right side, or left side, I'm sorry. Versus the Walther, the slide release is on both sides. Does not have a safety on it. No safety, but slide release is on both sides. The magazine release can be swapped to the other side. So yes, that's a plus. This one is ambidextrous for left-handers and right-handers. This one actually, now that I'm looking at it, is also ambidextrous. So they're both ambidextrous guns. This one has a 4-inch barrel. It's got 1 inch long on the barrel. So I actually would use this one in the competitions, just because I've been shooting with it and it's a lot more accurate than that. Again, this is my opinion. So yeah, it's got a picket and shooting rail on the bottom. Another plus is for the Walther, magazine holds 12 versus 10, so you have 2 more rounds with the Walther. So I guess pros and cons, I guess you can say, is pros, this one comes with 2 magazines, an extra grip. Safety feature wise is that it will not fire without the magazine. This one comes with pros and cons with 1 magazine. That's the con. Pros, it feels almost like a full size, and it's very, very accurate. Picatinny rail, 4-inch barrel, so you got 1 inch longer with this barrel versus the Ruger. Basically, you have a little bit more options with the SR22 accuracy wise. The Walther, because it has very, very little recoil. This sucker's a tack driver. I've shot, and it's dead on every single time. So with that, we'll put the camera down and we'll try them both out. How about that? First off, Ruger SR22. Again, eyes and ears. It's a 22, but still, eyes and ears. Gotta have safety first, all right? We'll try this out. And again, this one has the safety. SR22 Ruger. Again, perfect. Magazine's out. Slide forward. You see your hammer? Won't shoot. Put your magazine back in, and it fires. So that's the pro about this, is that it will not fire without the magazine. let's move on to the Walther PPQ. Walther PPQ. Chambered in 22. So, let's try this. Like I said, very little recoil, extremely accurate. So yes, I would use this in one of my competitions if they allow me to use a 22. Very nice, very, it's got a good weight to it. Here's the thing. Release, slide release on both sides. This one will fire without the magazine. Listen. There's the hammer. So, my choice, my preference choice, Walther PPQ, chambered in the 22 is the winner. Go back, let me grab the camera. So, needless to say, to me, the Walther's the winner. Close second, Ruger SR22. Reason being, a lot less recoil, 1 inch longer barrel, more capacity in the ammo. 3-inch barrel, a little snappy, only 10 rounds in the magazine. But you do get a second magazine versus only one with the Walther. So, folks, that's what I got for you today. If you have any questions, just comment below. I will try to answer them the best way I can, the best of my knowledge. And if I don't have an answer for you, I'll do the research and look it up for you and get back to you. So again, Mike, Kelly, Chris, Georgia Gun Store, you guys rock. Thank you very much. Stay tuned also. Just keep an eye out on the channel. Got the Smith & Wesson Core, the Performance Center. We're going to be doing a review on it as well. I'll be using that in my match this week. So wish me luck. And guys, thank you again. This is the Gun Nut. I'm out.